Afternoon, everybody. It is Burns. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are in the right spot if you are tuning in to this program. This has shown up for you because this is something that you are meant to see. Welcome. I am Burns Bedard. I am your certified detox specialist, and welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. This is our kitchen. We're not in Glenda, the vintage glamper right now. And here's my beautiful Kaya.
Goodbye.
Hello, goodbye. Thank you so much for the juice. So today I would like to welcome Okay. Well, hello. I guess we're here. Jesus, Murphy. Hi, Amy. Amy says, oh, hi, Carrie. Not seeing the video. Technical issues, man. I am telling you, live streaming was down. Here I are. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys so much for staying with the broadcast. I know my hardcore people. You will stay with the broadcast because you know that I don't make joke. I am on, but if something is wrong and you see a black screen, you know that Burns is working on sorting it out. Hello, Sehar. Hello, Michael. Good afternoon, wonderful people, says Michael. Yes, Carrie, here I am, here I am, here I am. So I don't know what happened there, but my computer just shut down. I think if this, I'm working off of my iPhone up here for my camera, but my laptop down here for the streaming. And this is an old laptop, you guys. It is an older laptop and may need to replace it. I even quick brought out Dali's big dinosaur laptop to go, oh my God, it's not working on the laptop. Maybe it'll work on this. But we're going to put this over here now. Yes, we are. Okay, so welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. This is the real deal. So we are a little bit late getting started, but I want to welcome you all. Morning, I'm also getting a black screen. I will check out Facebook. You're here. It's all good. Everything is sorted out now. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, rather, Duda. Hello. Beautiful Burns is live and well. Yes, I'm live and well, live in the house. Wow. So I do apologize for that bumpy start, that little bit of a delay, but here we are. We're together. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I am doing so good. I'm sipping on some orange juice. I got more citrus, and I still have a fridge full of citrus. I'm addicted, you guys. I'm addicted. My eyes are watering like crazy today. I'm having all kinds of coughing up of phlegm. My nose is running. These are good signs. These are signs of what, you guys? What does it mean, class? Pop up and let us know in the comments. What does it mean when you get detox symptoms such as itchy eyes, watery eyes, nose running, coughing up phlegm, cold and flu-like symptoms, fever, congestion? What does that mean when you are detoxing your body or on any regular basis, even if you're not detoxing your body? What does it mean when we get cold and flu-like symptoms? While you guys ponder that, and I allow for the delay on the comments coming in, what I want to do in the meantime is just to share this out with those beautiful groups that do so kindly allow me. See, I'm just now seeing it pop up on the screen here. So what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Parathyroid healing could be. Yeah. Your spelling is totally fine. What else could it mean? What else does it mean when we get these symptoms that the process is working? Exactly. Good morning, Chata. Exactly, Linda. Hello and welcome to class, beautiful. So good to see you here. When we get these detox symptoms coming up in our body, sorry, my strapless bra is falling down. When we get these detox symptoms, we know that, you're right, T. Hey, girl, welcome. We know that things are leaving the body, right? We know that our detox symptoms, even if you're not detoxing, if you're just walking around and you keep putting all the acid-forming food into your body, at a certain point in time, your body is going to try to get that stuff out of you because it's too much for the body, and the body always looks for homeostasis. It means that our detox is underway. How amazingly cool is that? And oh my goodness, the detox is for real sometimes. Am I right? So what I'm doing right now is I'm just sharing this out to my juicing groups. And these are the juice groups. And thank you so much. If you're one of the admins in one of these groups, I want to thank you so much for letting me share these. And if you want to see your comments pop up on the screen as well, I definitely encourage you to come over to either the YouTube stream or the Facebook Live from my Facebook page. I'm not trying to get anybody to leave any group or anything. You guys know this, right? I am just trying to make sure that I can see your comments up on the screen, because I want to see your comments on the screen. So the only way I can do that, I can't do that through a private group because the privacy settings, of course, but I can do it through my page because my personal profile where this is streaming from, because it's public on my page. Michael says, those symptoms indicate I spent too many hours with 4 cats. Yes, indeed. Yeah. What does it mean if we have an allergic reaction to cats and to pets? It means that it's one more form of a foreign protein, all of that cat dander, that's a foreign substance in your already toxic body. Hang on, let me turn off my fan. Right. So if you are weak structurally in the sciences and in those kind of this part of the body, then you're going to get those itchy, watery eyes. You're going to get the, all of that. And it's like I'm here now. You can start now. Party starts when you get here, baby. Party don't start until you get here. You're always right on time. Did you know that? I always say that about myself. I'm not late. I'm right on time. I'm here now. So these symptoms are, you're so welcome, Carrie. I'm so glad that you are here. Everybody welcome Carrie, one of my dear friends. She is an inspiration to myself and so many other people on so many beautiful things. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome, 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 welcome back. Yes, welcome, welcome. We're doing it. We are in it together. Linda says, I'm having a serious challenge with acidic and the fruit juice seems to be exacerbating it. So let's talk about that. When we have a lot of acid in the body because of all the food that we've been eating. And by the way, today's class is perfect if you've never seen one of the classes before, because I'm going to be touching on all of the aspects of detox as if it's a brand new subject for you, because for a lot of you it is, right? But hopefully I can keep you engaged with my glowing personality and all my moves if you've been here already. And hopefully the information, especially for those of us who've been here already, is still entertaining and engaging while we are doing some fun things in the kitchen today. First of all, welcome to the Juicy Detox, the real Juicy Detox. Carrie, welcome. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at how amazingly welcoming and open and beautifully generous and loving this community is. Duda says, welcome, Carrie. Michael says, hello, Carrie, welcome. Sehar says, welcome, Carrie. So this is a beautiful community where we get to learn and grow together, experience the detox firsthand in our body, whether that means for you that you're eating, chewing food as well as mainly juicing, whether you're 100% juicing like a lot of us are doing, whether you're doing 99% juicing and having a little nibble here or there of your alkaline forming food. No matter what, you are doing this, you're doing this together with us, and we're all doing it to get better, to get healthy. Carrie says, thank you so much, everyone. So blessed to be here. We are very blessed to have you here, babe. So going back to Linda's question. So in this class, what we're going to do is I encourage you guys to ask as many questions as you need to, because I see them live right here and I see it on the replay. Okay. And ask the questions because I love popping them up on the screen like I'm doing right here. And let's talk about this. So whenever you do any kind of detox, especially when you're doing it with the acidic fruit, the acid and subacid fruit. So all of the citrus, all of the pineapple, all of the acid and subacid fruit. Let me just pull up something here on that. it is going to be the most astringent, the most electric in your body, and it is going to pull out of your cells all of that cellular metabolic waste that cannot even go from the cell into the lymphatic system. And we're going to talk about what the lymphatic system is in a minute. It cannot get rid of the metabolic waste and debris in each and every single cell. We are made up of trillions of cells, untold, countless amount of cells, and every single cell is surrounded by and bathed by two fluids in the body. So it's really important to remember that the body consists of, and while I'm doing this, while I'm talking about this, let me get up the, let me get it up. Let me get it up here. I'm going to pull up the subacid fruits and the acid fruits. I'm actually going to, I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to put it right in the class images here in a nice little overlay. Okay, hang on 1 second. So when we talk about acid fruit and subacid fruit, we're talking about the subacid fruits are apples, cherries, pears, apricots, grapes, oranges, ripe, nectarines, peaches, and mango. The acid fruits are grapefruit, kiwi, lemons, limes, strawberry, pineapple, pomegranate, orange, unripe oranges. Now, when we have these more acid fruits in our system, they are more astringent. They are more electric. They are more powerful for our body. So we are going to experience more detox symptoms because all of these fruits are pulling and astringing and getting out all of the gunk on a cellular level. So we're going to have experiences where it's going to feel a bit intense. You're going to have some of your symptoms of detoxification kick up in you. It's going to feel like, you know, it's going to feel like you got a lot of stuff that you're working on, basically. Okay, so let me put this up here. Let me just bring this up. So yeah, it is so common that it can be a bit more challenging with the acid and subacid fruit juice. It might seem like, oh my God, this is kicking it up. This is exacerbating it. And I can't handle it. If that's what you go through, Linda, first of all, know that it's working. All right, it's working and it's working really well. And also know that, hold on 1 second, that if you ever feel like you need to back off a little bit because it's too astringent, it's too much for you, you can back off. It's okay. Okay, let me just pull something up here. There we go, there we go, there we go. So if you've never been to class before, I want you to know a couple of things. First of all, welcome. We love having new class members with us. We love it. I want you to know that this is going to be, I need to get off at by 3 o'clock. So this is going to be about a 3-hour long class. And we take a really relaxed approach to learning up in the Real Juicy Detox here. And I want you guys to not feel like, you know, you got to rush through anything, because we're not rushing through anything here. I've got fruit to juice. I want to make a raw vegan pizza crust with you guys today. It's so easy. Your mind is gonna go, no way. How is that so easy? Michael says, anyone still get tempted to want to eat solid food once in a while? Fruit, of course. Yeah, I'm tempted all the time. I'm tempted all the time. And sometimes I'm like, well, is it alive? Okay, I'm gonna have a little bite, because I just want to get to 40 days being as juiced up as possible. And sometimes that might mean that I might need to have a little nibble here or there. No problem. Louise says, hi Burns, hi class, day 15 here. Oh my goodness, I'm experiencing indigestion today, some mouth lesions, craving food in moments, noticing a big improvement in my skin and nails now. Thanks, Burns. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh. I as well, my tongue isn't too bad today. I am starting to notice as well, I get the same lesions in the mouth. You might get a white coated tongue. That is a sign that this is working for you, right? Good morning, Elaine. Oh my goodness, so good to see you here, darling. Thank you so much for coming to class. Duda says, Michael, it does happen to me, but nothing tastes the same. I just make myself some guac with those crackers and some homemade fermented cabbage. Yeah, there's so many things that you can do, right? Remember the crackers we made yesterday? Oh my God. Do you want me to bring you and show you? Some of you haven't been here before. I'm going to bring a tray of those crackers. 1 second. But first, let me sip on my juice. And let me also get up. Let me find this. Let me find this latest thing that I did. Where is it? Give me 1 second, you all. Give me 1 minute here. Which is it? 1561.2. There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody having a good day? My God, it is like 20 degrees outside right now where I live in southwestern Ontario. Okay, so you may not be able to see this close up, but you can just screenshot it, and I'll actually post the actual original image in our group, The Real Juicy Detox, on Facebook. So we've got subacid fruits, we've got sweet fruits, we've got subacid, we've got acid, and we've got berries. We've got green drinks, we've got veggie fruits. So the subacid and acid fruits are going to be really astringent in your body, and you're going to feel it. It's going to feel like it's kicking your butt. Whenever I go on to acid and subacid fruits, my tongue flares up. I get all of that geographic tongue happening, but it doesn't last for very long. And it is just, I remind myself that this is just how the body is detoxing itself. So don't be too alarmed by that. So let's see here. So I am going to make, the first thing that I'm going to do in the kitchen today, as we talk about all of this beautiful science behind what we're doing, is I'm going to make a raw vegan pizza dough, because I want you guys to understand that when you come off of the juicy part of your detox, and let's face it, some people can go for hundreds and hundreds of days at a time, and some people like me can't. And like some of you, we want food. We want to enjoy our food. And the reason, why do we do the Juicy Jumpstart? I'm going to let you guys have a chance to show our new class members what you guys know. Why do we sometimes jump off into a more amplified detox? Can we get some of your ideas going here? Let's see some awesome class participation. Let's see it, you guys. Let's check this out. As I cut up this beautiful, I don't even know what this is called. It's one of those that are a cross between a broccoli and a cauliflower. Do you know what this is called? I don't, and I seriously want to know. What is this called? What is this called? This would actually be a great screenshot for the thumbnail for this on YouTube. Are you guys following me on YouTube? Can I just say that it would mean the absolute world to me if you guys can get in the habit, as well as watching this on Facebook, of watching it on YouTube. Watch the replays on YouTube, guys, because it helps grow the channel. It helps further the mission to help as many people as possible see this information and line up with the healing that is that they just want to line up with. They just don't know how. Duda says it's called a Romanesco. Cool. So one of the reasons why we do the juicy detox, where we just focus on our fruit juices, and we're trying to do that at a high level of detoxification. But one of the really good reasons is to kickstart our kidney filtration. Yeah. To kickstart our kidney filtration. Look at how cool this is. I've never used these before in my cooking, so I'm going to try that now. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It does look like a bouquet. It's really, really pretty. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And I got this in the sale section of, yep, you guessed it. You guessed it, Farm Boy. And this was, I just totally ripped through the price tag. This was $2.50 for 2 of these. And these can be quite expensive. I've seen these in the grocery store. Look at how beautiful that is. I've seen these in the grocery store for a lot more than $2.50. Like, look at that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut it up. And I also have some cauliflower. When I cook or prepare raw vegan food, I always say cook, but understand I don't use heat for, you know, the vast majority of my cooking. I do not use heat. I am a raw vegan. Never thought I'd be saying that crazy business. I'm a raw vegan, people. I only eat, I only eat food that is alive. I would say probably 95% of the time. And the reason that I do that is that I want to, all right, come here. 10-second rule, 5-second rule times 2. I want to keep my nutrition as alive as possible so that everything that goes into me is alive. The awareness and the consciousness is still within the food if it is not cooked. When I do my pizza dough, which I'm doing today with all of you guys, who ever thought they'd be making raw vegan pizza? Not this girl. Not this girl. So what does this even taste like? It probably tastes like a cross between, look at how pretty that is. Do you know that the whole mathematical Fibonacci principle is contained within so much of our food? The perfect number ratios, everything. It tastes like cauliflower, really. Judah says, is an edible flower, tastes like cauliflower and broccoli. It really does. Really, really does. So it's beautiful. Emoji King says, wow, am I late? Yeah, where you been, man? You're right on time, babe. Chata says, I missed the trampoline class this morning and ended up sleeping in. Why? Because my body decided to wake me up at 4 a.m. to just let everything out, you know? It's like, oh, girl, you're sleeping? Oh, hell no. You're going to get up and you're going to be like, you're going to be on the toilet, honey. Not to go into detail, but nonstop bowel moves. I'm not complaining, knowing that at least it's out. Okay, carrying on. Hey, girl, that's what we're here for, right? We're here to share these experiences and not to be, you know, prudish about it at all. Because if we're not eliminating this stuff from our bodies, where's it going? Where's it going? That's the whole point of doing all of this, right? And Duda also says, very nice when steamed. Good to know. Good to know. I used to cook with these. Okay, well, then you will be really excited to check out this pizza dough recipe. So disclaimer, I've never made this pizza dough recipe. So I'd be talking like this is going to work because I know it's going to work, because I know the principles of raw vegan cooking. And I'm here to tell you that this is going to work. And if it doesn't, oh, well, we'll try it again. But suffice it to say that this is going to work. So we've got one head of this beautiful, what is it called again? Romanesco. Yeah, at least you didn't make it to the toilet, Chata. I didn't. Oh my God, you're not the only one, Cindy. There are a few of us that have been like, oh, that didn't make it to the bathroom. Oh my God. Chata, thanks for pointing me to Herbie's Herbs. Yeah, that is a great resource for getting our, sourcing our herbs locally. Talking to my 2 Marine Corps vets, big sisters, 3 Marines celebrating Marine Corps birthdays, 245 years. That is a huge accomplishment. Please give them our regards and our love as well from the Real Juicy Detox. How cool is that? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just tilt my camera down a little bit so that you guys can see what I'm doing, but I need to move it back. 1 second. Except I'm falling down. All right. Yes. Oh my God, I love a good camera angle. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me move some of this around. Now I am using a Vitamix blender, you guys, because this just is the best thing since sliced bread. Let me tell you, if you want to really enjoy your cooking experience, you want to get a Vitamix blender. Hang on a second. I'm just moving a few things around here so that I need to get another extension cord. Okay, so you want to be using a Vitamix blender because this thing is like an airplane. I'm serious. It's got so much power in it. And it is so efficient. So here's what we're going to do. Here we are. Let's see if this works. Will it blend? Remember Jimmy Fallon used to have a David Letterman, will it float? Will it blend? Now the thing that I love about my Vitamix blender is that it's got this tamper wand. And if any of you are interested in this, I will put some links up. I keep saying that and I never do it, but I will try to remember. I will put some links up to the Vitamix blender in on my Amazon page and in the details here. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to need some water in this. I'm thinking I'm going to, first of all, turn it around and not get that fancy with you guys because I need to see what the heck I'm doing over here. Okay. Okay, I definitely need some water in here. Hang on. Hang on. Let's get some water in here. Oh my God. I don't want to have it too liquidy. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be a thick dough. So let's just add a tiny bit more. And get that blended. Okay, now the other thing that I love about Vitamix is that if you overheat the motor, it will shut off as a safety feature. And I cannot tell you how many times I've had my blender shut off on me, but this is working pretty good. So it's got a really thick consistency to it. All right, you can see that. Just like that. It smells just like it did when it went in. So we've got a good thickness to this. And now what I want to do is I want to add in my buckwheat. Yes, yes. So over here, 1 second. 1 second. Move this over to here. So yesterday we made these buckwheat crackers, and what it started off looking like was just these little buckwheat groats, just like this, right? Little buckwheat seeds, just small little buckwheat groats. And this I picked up, check out my stories, because I just took you guys shopping with me to Bulk Barn, and I picked up some more buckwheat groats. And I also have just gotten in a shipment of buckwheat groats from Amazon. But what I did was I just soaked this in some water about an hour ago, and I'm just going to run it through some running water to strain out that kind of, you know, the liquid that's left in there. Got my strainer. I wish I had 2 camera angles so that you guys can be over on this side of the kitchen with me, but you know, I don't. I could, but I don't. Just rinsing it out. All right, so I've just rinsed it out. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1/4 cup of the soaked buckwheat groats. They're not sprouted as yet. I mean, you could use it, you know, get some sprouted, but they're really not sprouted as yet. They're just a little bit softened up with the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1/4 cup of these buckwheat groats and 1/4 cup of psyllium husk, and I'm going to blend that up in here, and that's it, baby. That is it. Hold on 1 second. So this is just a container of psyllium husk that I just picked up at Bulk Barn. And all I'm going to do is find a measuring cup. Come on, where are they? Where is my nice flat measuring cup? My quarter of a cup measuring cup. Man, I just hate it when I can't find stuff that I need, you know? Okay, so this is a 1/3 cup measure, but I'm gonna just put a little bit less than that. So this is the psyllium husk, so that goes in. And psyllium husk is just fiber that you can buy. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the buckwheat groats. So just a little bit less than 1/3 cup. I'm gonna pop those in. I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir around, and I'm also going to get a little more H2O, baby. A little bit of H2O. Yeah, I'm using tap water, okay? Don't judge. Don't judge the burns. Don't judge me. I'm using tap water because the distilled water is in the other room over there, and I'm just using what I got on handy here. So I'm just going to stir it around so that this gets kind of mixed in. Just add a little bit more water. How are you guys doing? Are you guys enjoying the process? You enjoying the process? Yes, yes. I'm enjoying this. I love cooking. I love cooking for my family. I missed being in the kitchen. Yesterday was my first time back in the kitchen, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I actually stayed in the kitchen all day and all night till it was bedtime, which is my jam. I will be right back. I just blew a fuse. What the hell? What happened? I don't know what I did, guys. If there wasn't a fuse blown, am I still on? I don't even know. Okay, well, let's look at this. Let's pretend like everything is working perfectly. My laptop is going, although my laptop plug is not going. Brag. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't a fuse. It was I have too many things plugged in on this extension cord. Oh, Lord. All right. I'll put that back over there, and it won't be running on the same line as all of these other things like the lights and so on. So let's just have a look at this. Oh my God, where are all my things? Y'all, the struggle is real sometimes. Oh, there we go. Where are all my things? Right in front of my eyes. Okay, Burns, maybe look a little bit better. Okay, so what you want is you want something that has this kind of consistency. And how do I know when I haven't done this before? Because I've made a lot of different variations on this. And what I know is from what I've seen on different tutorial videos. Anybody know any good jokes? Oh my God, you're funny. Am I boring you? Is it time to bust a good joke? So here's what you want. Let me just show you that. Do you see that? So the consistency that you're looking for is kind of a smooth, kind of a smooth, doughy kind of paste like that. Do you see that? So it's not runny, it's not watery. It's just all nice and smooth, baby. And what you want to get next is you want to get a silicone or Teflon sheet for your dehydrator, but you can also use parchment paper if you don't have this. You can also use parchment paper. Let me just go back up here and see. Oh yeah, so Alana said thank them for their service. You mentioned the Marine Corps vets a little while ago, and Alana says thank them for their service for us. And Chada says, haha, oh Cindy, I feel for you. No problem regarding Irby's herbs. So cool that the elder gentleman who owns the store is named Herb. Later growing up to be a master herbalist. Universe is so powerful. That is so cool. Yes, that is an arm workout for sure, right? It is a workout, I'm telling you. Sometimes I'd be sweating up in here. Sometimes I'll be sweating up in here. You know what I'm saying? So you could use cauliflower for this. You could use broccoli for this. You could use zucchini, but I cannot stand blended up zucchini. It tastes very bitter to me. No worries. The fuse box and I are good friends. Let me tell you, we're good friends. So basically, check this out, you guys. You basically end up with this beautiful, what? Oh my God. Are we back on? Is anything working? I'm frozen. Oh my God. This is like the day. Yes, I am enjoying it, Gwen says. What the heck is going on, you guys? No, maybe I did blow the. No, it was what is up with the camera? Right. Okay, I do apologize for all the technical BS that's going on up in here today. It's all good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to scoop it all out onto the tray, because from what I know, and because of the extra moisture that I added in here in order to get it smooth, I know that this is going to, you're gonna not realize that you want it thicker than you originally think when you put it on the dehydrator tray, because it is going to get thinner as it dehydrates. Okay, so we've got this lovely, beautiful concoction. So all we want to do now is just smooth it out, baby. We just want to smooth it out. Look at that. You know what? I did not even taste it, but let me take a little taste. Tastes good. Tastes good. Remember, this is going to be the base of our pizza. And on top of this, I like it that it's not bitter. I have a thing about bitterness. Like I'm so sensitive to things that I make in the dehydrator or just dips and spreads that taste bitter. I hate it. I hate it. So zucchini, cannot do it. I can eat zucchini, no problem. But as soon as it's blended, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing to it, but it's like, no bueno. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just spreading this out with the back of my spatula. I want to make the edges a little bit thicker, just because I don't want the edges to dry out sooner. You know, they're on the outside, right? Obviously, the outside edges are going to dry a little bit more than what you want if you have them too thin. So you definitely want to, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. You definitely want to make sure that you're not too, you're not too thin on the edges. Okay, so you see that? So I'm just spreading it back and forth with the back side of my spatula. And the reason, guys, the reason that I want to, I know that a lot of us are still on our 40-day juice cleanse for our amplified detox right now. But I wanted to start making some recipes because I know a lot of people are starting to, like Michael said, anybody else just kind of like craving food. And it's like, we need to have strategies in place so that when we go through this juicy detox, we have success. So Michael, if you feel that you are getting to that point where you're kind of like, I think I might need to put some food in my mouth, babe, make a broccoli crust pizza. It's alive or a roman. I still can't remember how to pronounce it or what the word is, but the make a cauliflower broccoli pizza crust, right? So let's say that looks all right. Spread it out a little bit more because this is going to shrink up. It's going to get a bit thinner, but because of the psyllium husk, it's going to still have a little bit of that flexibility that you are wanting to look for, that a little bit of that chewy texture that you would get in a traditional pizza crust, and you're going to have that mouthfeel that you want, and you're going to be able to enjoy this 100% guilt-free. Maybe you want to have a little treat and then get right back on into your very juicy detox. Maybe you want to you just want to go back to chewing food, and then you're going to come back to a really juicy detox maybe in another month or so. So everything that we want to remember here, right? Something really important. You want to approach your detox from a lifestyle point of view. You don't just want to do a cleanse or do your detox and then after that just go back to what you were doing before. The whole reason why we're doing this detox in the first place is to heal our body from all of the crap that we've put into it. All of the acid forming food, all of the excess protein, all of that stuff, all of the grains, all of the complex carbs, all of the complex protein structures that we've been, convinced by all kinds of marketing and money operating, ventures. They just want to convince us that all that protein is good for us. And the bottom line is it's not. It's very acid forming. It is so destructive, so damaging. We think, oh, I'm going to eat some egg whites and oatmeal for breakfast and I'm going to be so healthy. That's all acid forming food in your body. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. Okay, so here's what we got. One pizza. Look at that. So that is going to go into the dehydrator. Again, that's going to go in at 113 degrees. You don't want it to go anything over 120. Anything over 120 cooks the enzymes and the life force right out of your food. So we don't want to do that. So what we're going to do now is we are going to pop this in the dehydrator. I'm going to go do that right now. And I'm going to bring back over here some of the crackers that we have been making here in the Real Juicy Detox. What do you guys think of that? Don't you think that looks like just the easiest thing you can do? It does look like green mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Duda said, snap, you just blew the mixer. I actually did not. It actually works. And then my camera cut out on me. I'm telling you, this is like an interesting kind of, gotta love technology. I'm telling you, girl. That was scary, just in the dark for a second. Hey, if ever you notice that the camera, your screen goes black, just know that it's a bit of a technical hiccup and I'm working on getting it sorted out. So don't go anywhere. Hi, Casey. Oh my God, so glad that you are here and that you are on the YouTube. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a great technique to avoid the edges from drying out. Yeah, so you might have been experiencing that too, right, Sihar? That maybe your edges were a bit dried out. So I have a really fancy schmancy dehydrator. It's a 10 tray 15-inch dehydrator, but I'm going to show you another way that you can do this if you only can afford a $30 or $40 dehydrator, because my $30 dehydrator is right over there, and I'm going to bring it and I'm going to show you, and we are actually going to make another one that we are going to put onto that dehydrator, and I'm going to show you how you can do this, not just with a very expensive dehydrator. I'm going to show you how you can do this with any commercially available dehydrator. But first, let's put this in. So you want to put this in, I believe the instructions were 4 hours, and then you flip it over and remove this part. Now we could also remember what we did yesterday. Do you remember what we did yesterday where we put one of these same silicone meshes over top and flipped it over and then put it in the dehydrator so that it would be, the air would go through the bottom of the mesh? We could do that as well. So that maybe we could have this for the family for dinner tonight. Let me flip this over. All right, this may turn out to be a gigantic failure, which I've done many times in the kitchen, or it might be a roaring success. So what we're doing here is we're putting over top of it. So you see how this screen has that mesh with the holes that go through it? What this is going to do is if you put your pizza crust on this to get in the dehydrator, it's got all of that airflow that's coming in from underneath it, as opposed to just leaving it on the Teflex tray or the Teflon sheet that I have here, which looks like this. You see this? Right? This is completely solid silicone. So there's not going to be any airflow coming up from the bottom, hitting the bottom of the pizza. So it's going to take longer to dehydrate. And we're just dehydrating enough moisture out of it until it's kind of like a flexible kind of crust. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to flip this over. So I'm going to put this one right over top like so. And then I'm going to put this tray right over top like so. And I'm going to flip it. Flip it good. 1, 2, 3. So it really depends. So it's going to be about 4 hours in the dehydrator. See, here's the reason. Oh, it is coming off nicely. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yes. Yes. And then what I want to do is I just want to smooth that out a bit to get rid of any, holes and pockets that I see in there. Because as you can see how it looks a little bit uneven like that. So now that it is on this, it is going to dry faster because there's going to be airflow that goes up underneath it. You see what I'm saying? Yes, yes, Queen, yes. So I've got my offset spatula, which is a really good tool to have in the raw vegan kitchen. And I'm just going to smooth it out on the top without really pressing it too much. I don't want to be pressing it in through the holes on the other side of the grid here. I just want to be just lightly smoothing it out so that the pizza itself isn't going to have any holes. And I may have done that totally, like, I don't know, not smooth, but we shall see. You got to remember that cooking, much like cooking in a regular kitchen, is all about trial and error. It's all about trial and error. Do you know how many mistakes I've made in this kitchen? I'm just checking on the bottom to see if if any of it has kind of pressed through, and it hasn't. So I'm just going back over because I notice that this side of the dough is like quite a bit thicker, and I just want to kind of make everything nice and even. But let me check on the bottom again. Hang on. Yeah, so that looks great. So that's a pretty big size pizza, but remember, it's going to shrink down a little bit. So I'm going to put that into the dehydrator. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Okay, so what are the pizza toppings? Oh my gosh. Just about anything that you want. But I do have that's coming. That'll be probably in maybe tomorrow's class. But I have that coming. What I wanted to, let me see what else. Emoji King says, Duda, I was thinking sliced green peppers, an assortment of different colored peppers, pepper medley. I love some wild mushrooms, spinach, and chili, my favorite. Oh yeah, all of those. There are several recipes that I cannot wait to show you. And I'm just gonna wait to show you that. Okay, so here are the rounds, the crackers that I made in yesterday's class. Look at that. These were the thicker ones as well. Do you see that? And I got to tell you guys, listen. Oh my God, the teacher just ate something and she's on a juice cleanse. It's alive. Lighten up. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is that chocolate cookie that I put back in the dehydrator yesterday as well. And it's just beautiful. Look at that. So good. So this is what we have to look forward to. And this is the kind of thing that, you know, is not going to compromise your detox. I mean, aside from the fact that the red peppers were roasted, aside from that, the sprouts are all sprouted. It's a live food. Sahara's loving the ASMR. Emojis King says, Sahara, I have the basil right here on my second story porch garden. Sahara says, haha, Duda, I've been listening to Burns and deep cleaning my kitchen. Geez, life. Hey, man, I love it. So yeah, so some of the pizza toppings that I love putting on my pizzas. And while I'm talking about that, and these chocolate cookies are something else, but these little guys, like, look at how cute that is. You're going to your Thanksgiving family event that's coming up for a lot of people in the United States in particular. You make a whole batch of these and you make some homemade hummus and maybe some other red pepper dip. Oh my God, you put that on there. You put some chopped raw red onion, a little cilantro or whatever, some chopped red peppers. And you take that on a beautiful platter. Thanksgiving what? I'm thankful for that every damn day. You got kids, you wanna have them enjoy something that is unique and beautiful and delicious and savory and load, you could load up. This is like sturdy, you guys. Listen. Put your headphones on. That is so good. 100% guilt-free. 100% except for the roasted red peppers. Alive. You can make your own raw vegan roasted red pepper, roasted raw vegan pepper chutney, and then put it on. You can make this into cookies. Listen, anybody who tells you that they can't do this because they're a foodie and they like to eat good food, that doesn't even know what good food tastes like. I'm serious. They do not have any idea what great raw vegan food tastes like, because when you taste this, there is nothing else that I've ever tasted that tastes like this in a cracker format that is raw, that is vegan, that is going to help you with your detox. So detox isn't just about these 40 days of juicing that we're doing. What do you do after the 40 days or the 10 days or the 21-day juice part? What do you do? This is nothing short of amazing. I kid you not. This is so good. So what you do is you continue juicing most of your day. And then for lunch, you might have a fruit salad. And then for dinner, you might have some beautiful raw vegan crackers, or you might have this for lunch. Doesn't matter. It's alive. If it's alive, you're going to thrive. If it's alive, you're going to thrive. Yes, girl. Oh, yeah, baby. Cookies up in here. Cookies up in here. Hello, Robin. How are you? Sahar said, Emoji King says, Sahar, I'm in Boston. Got hundreds of baby basil plants. You're welcome to them. Yeah, I have one that is actually now slowly dying. I did not bring it in. Oh, well. Okay, so we've made one Romanesque. We've made one Roman pizza. And now we're going to make a cauliflower pizza. And we're going to spread the cauliflower pizza. Should I put it in the cheap dehydrator? So this is a dehydrator that is widely available for so many people. It is about 20 or between maybe $30 to $40 retail, but you can find them on Facebook Marketplace. This one I got from my sister as a Christmas gift, I think last year, maybe the year before. And this is how easy it is, guys. So you can either have a $400 dehydrator like mine, or you can have a $40 dehydrator like this one. I went to Dollarama and I got these silicone tray thingies for drying your dishes or whatever. I cut out a hole so that the ventilation comes up through the holes. And I use that whenever I'm doing something like the pizza dough where I don't want it to go through the mesh trays. So this is what you would get, right? So they're circular. There's nothing wrong with this. It works perfectly fine. It has a temperature gauge. It's got a temperature gauge right here. It's got a 115. It's got 120. So you want to put it at 115, or just short between 115 and 120, or just at 115. My big Samsung dehydrator goes digitally, and it goes like from 113 to 122 or something, or 120, something like that. So I always set mine to 113 degrees, whatever that is, Fahrenheit. I'm thinking tamarind chutney would go well with this too. Yeah, tamarind chutney, For sure. I've done one with tamarind chutney. It's so delicious. So yes, indeed. So we're going to do one in this cheap dehydrator, and we're going to see how it works. This is a Sultan Beta Pro, and I have used it before. This is what I used before I got my more expensive dehydrator. So let me put the machine down, and then we're going to make another one of these pizzas. It can probably end up fitting onto 2 of these trays, and we're going to make another pizza, okay? All right, Alana, we'll see you soon, sweetie. My dehydrator only goes to 70. I have a cheaper one, different shape. So 70 would be, that would probably, is it 70 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because 70 degrees Celsius goes up to 160 Fahrenheit, and we don't want it that high. We want it to only go to about 45 degrees, no higher than 50 degrees Celsius or 120 Fahrenheit. After 120 degrees Fahrenheit, you start killing off the properties that make it alive. Okay, so we're going to do another one, shall we? Shall we see if we can not blow a fuse? Yes, let's see if we can do this and not blow a fuse. Let me just put this over here. I actually did not blow a fuse. I've been having technical issues and technical fun this entire class, but that is totally okay. I am okay with that. What do you say we do a cauliflower? So I also got some cauliflower, also on sale, 2 for $2.50, which is really good. Sometimes it's hard to find one for $3. How's everybody doing? You're in the UK? I don't know. You got to check and see which it is. Please Come to Boston is the name of this song on the album Apprentice, sung by David Loggins. I love Boston. I love Boston. I have a lot of friends in Boston. I've driven to Boston from Toronto. Love Boston. Yeah, check and see what it is, okay? So if it, and use your common sense, it should say Fahrenheit or Celsius on there. It should. It should. That doesn't mean it would, but it should. How are you guys doing? Oh my God. Can you guys believe we're on day 23? Who else in the group? What day are you on? So let me know in the comments. Are you on day 1? Are you on day 0? You haven't started yet. You're just checking this out. Let me know in the comments what day you guys are on for your juicy detox. Many of us in the class are on day 23. Oh my God. So one of the reasons why I'm doing this whole thing is because I was scheduled to have open abdominal surgery again to have my liver removed for the second time. So I was scheduled to have my 3rd open abdominal surgery. In 2011, I had 90% of my stomach removed for gastrointestinal stromal tumor. Yeah, I really messed myself up, man. I did a good number on myself, I'll tell you. Hang on. Dottie, come on. Meow. Yes. And actually this time I'm going to put my buckwheat in the bottom of my blender because I usually put the stuff that is more liquid on the bottom. Yes, Dot. Hi. So again, in this case, it's actually 1/3 of a cup. Let's just call it what it is. 1/3 of a cup of buckwheat groats that have been soaked. And buckwheat groats are just the buckwheat seeds. Buckwheat is actually not a grain. It's not no gluten or anything like that. It's actually a fruit seed. and then about 1/3 of a cup of psyllium husk. We'll put that in the bottom there. We'll get some water in there. I see something floating around. So I don't know, that much water. What is that? I'm going to say 2 cups of water, or I could actually just look at the side of the thing, and that should be, I can never see the markings properly on the side of the vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 cups of water. And then I'm going to load it up with the cauliflower, just like so. Now you can also season your pizza, your dough, this part here. And you know what? That wasn't really a lot of cauliflower. I think I want to put some more in there. Hang on. Hi, Dot. So the way I like to cook when I'm doing these kind of recipes is just to look for what is the texture that I'm going for. What is the look of the dough? And it has only been by experimenting that I can now look at something that goes in on the dehydrator tray, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally going to be amazing. And sometimes it comes out and it's not. And I'm like, oh shit, I thought that was going to be really good. But after a while, once you get more practice, every time you make something, it's practice, right? Every time you do something, it is practice. Amy is on day 19. Oh my gosh, Amy, you are rocking it, babe. So now this is some cauliflower that I got also on sale. So I got 2 of these heads for $2.50. And it's got some of that discoloration on it. So I'm just going to chop that off. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I can't eat that. I cannot use that. No, just clean that off. Just shave it down. Just shave it down, baby. Shave it down and make a snowfall of a mess all over your kitchen. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. We're blending it up anyhow. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I got a kitchen full of a dirty floor. So I'm just going to chop this up, rough chop it, just like so. I'm just going to add it into the blender, just like so. And I'm going to try not to blow a fuse on my amazing extension cord tower that I have here. Hey, Dottie, what's up? And I'm going to turn over to here to my blender, and I'm going to blend this up, baby. Let's see how this goes. That is loud. Jeez. Dali was uploaded a new video to his YouTube channel. If any of you want to go check out our amazing Dali Boar, he has a YouTube channel. It is DIY Dali, and I will put that link down below. If I remember, I might not. I don't know. We'll see. DIY Dali, D-A-L-I. and he was doing something. He does sheet metal contracting work, and he's starting to post videos of his work that he does, kind of like a how to do sheet metal kind of thing. Anyhow, yesterday's video, he was like, oh my God, it was so loud. I'm like, that's not loud. When he brought out his drill, I'm like, that's not loud. Geez, you should hear how loud it gets in the kitchen. It's like a jet engine taking off over here. Okay, so what do we have here? Yes. Oh my God, I am loving this. Okay, so look at this, you guys. You see that kind of almost like a little bit of a bounce to it? Almost looks a little bit like a jelly. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Now, I am not usually a fan of cauliflower at all, because definitely, I haven't really eaten that much of it. And I have to say that now when I eat cauliflower, I do not get gassy. And I think that's just because now my body knows how to properly process stuff. Things like cauliflower. No bitterness, which is one of my things that I absolutely hate. So I am happy with this. You can also put in different seasonings now, and I'm kind of tempted to do that, kind of season up the dough a little bit. Let's see here. Amy is on day 19. Oh my God, so good, babe. Nikki said, I introduced chewing food on day 15. I'm now consuming juices, salads, smoothies, and steamed veggies. Just got my dehydrator. Samson, yes, Nikki. Can't wait to try these recipes. I am so excited that I'm doing these recipes for you. Emoji King said, overlooking Logan Airport. Oh, very cool. Are you seeing any aliens out there? On day 23, says Gwen. Okay, that is amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. So I'm thinking I want to add in some seasoning to this, because I am a spicy girl, as opposed to being a spice girl. But I'm a spicy girl, and I like it when my food, even when it's just a base for a pizza, I like it when that food has a little bit of, to it. So let's get this beautiful cauliflower dough. Look at that. Did you see that? That's pretty cool. And just like I said, it's kind of got this little bounce back to it. And that really is because I think I didn't blend the cauliflower one enough. Just something tells me that this consistency, the green one, this consistency has a little bit more, I don't know, you can see that, right? It's kind of like, look, it's not even sticking to the side of the bowl. It is, see? Oh, shite, I did it again. I'm sorry. Burns production team is asleep at the wheel. Look at this. You see that? This is what this texture is going to mean. And you guys are going to learn this and see this when you make your own. This kind of texture that has a little bit of this, it's almost got like a gelatin kind of, you see that? That is going to yield you something that is very bread-like in consistency and very much that kind of, chew and mouthfeel that you would have when eating a pizza. This is going to be so good. Oh my God. It's going to be so good. And it's all raw. You guys, it's all raw. That is some awesome consistency, right? Sahar says, that is my LOL. My mother-in-law has a brand new Vitamix she doesn't use sitting in her garage, and Amar is negotiating with her to gift it to us. Go, Amar. Sahar, you make this for the family, babe. And they're not going to want to, Amar is going to be so, how is he doing, by the way? How is his transition? Is he more into the raw now? This is going to help him slide right in so beautifully when he can pick up a piece of pizza that feels like a piece of pizza. Just notice my cupboards are a little bit open. Okay, so here we go. So what we have now is we have this beautiful, almost freaking like dough, man. It's crazy. And now I want to add in a little bit of seasoning. I know I got some garlic powder over here. Hang on. I don't usually use garlic powder at all in my cooking because I much prefer raw garlic, but let's see here. So I've got some oregano leaves, some oregano. Oh my God. How beautiful is that? Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle that in. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. I got a feeling this is going to be good. When I get cooking like this and I just start, playing with my spices and my seasonings, and I just start massaging all the out of something, it just ends up being so delicious. And this is why sometimes I don't write down my recipes, because at this point, the finessing part of this is such a personal experience, right? Maybe you can't stand the taste of oregano. Well, then don't put oregano in. This is just some onion powder. I'm just going to put a couple of these small teaspoons in like so, right? Maybe you don't like onion powder. Don't put it in. You do you. You put in those seasonings and spices that appeal to you. And you try it out. Maybe you put in onion powder and you love onion powder. And for you, that was too much onion powder. It all depends on you and your taste. By the way, if any of you guys saw in one of my earlier videos, I did of Dali. I should put that up here. I did a little video of Dali making the spice jar holder for me on the inside of my cupboard here underneath in my island. Can you see that right down here? And I got these magnets that I put on top. I just got these little jars at Dollarama, right? These little jars at Dollarama. I bought these earth magnets that are not sticking properly to the top of my jar. A, because I was lazy and didn't peel off the old label. And B, they're just not good quality. They need to be stuck down with silicone, basically. But it's so cool because now all of my spices live on the inside of my door, and I have like 24 of these on here. So another thing that I'm going to add in is I'm going to add in some chipotle powder, because remember, these are going to be pizzas, and we sometimes we want to have, maybe you want to do this. Oh, that's got some chunks in it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, break it up, break it up, break it up, break it up. Right? I don't want to have any chunks in there. All right. Oh yeah, that smells so good. That's just chipotle powder. So maybe I want to put a little bit in there, but maybe not too much because I don't want to overpower it, but I want some flavor. I like to zhuzh up my food. I don't like it just being, just plain without any seasoning in it. I think this is a perfect opportunity to layer in a new layer of flavor and taste. And you don't know until you experiment. That's why the first one I did, I was like, okay, I'm thinking as I'm doing it with you guys, I'm like, nothing else in that recipe, really? I gotta zhuzh up. I'm going off of a few different pizza recipes that I've seen. I'm going off of using what I've used myself and just stumbled upon that works, like the buckwheat. Oh my God. I'm going off of other people who have shared what they are doing. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh yeah, that smells good. I'm getting excited. Are you guys getting excited? Who is going to try this? Who is going to try this? Barbara. Barbara says went 53 days for her. Went from watermelon juice to also grape juice and apple juice, keeping them all separate, going to start eating. Love learning your recipes. Excellent, Barbara. Yay, Barbara. Barbara's doing it. You're doing it, Barbara. I'm so proud of you, babe. You're doing it. You're doing it. Did you think you would get this far, Barbara? Did you think you would get to 53 days? Emoji King says, my mom, yes, Dottie. Okay. I know it's so beautiful out. It's so beautiful out. Get out there and play, girl. Did you think you would be in this or still 53 days? Barbara says, no, I did not. I'm so happy that you're here, babe. My mom used to listen to the radio baking recipes show when I was a captive as a little boy. I remember her making my sister dresses from Patton, from Woolworths. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps. Woolworths. I remember Woolworths for sure. Nikki Bless says, I'm definitely going to try them all. Oh my God, amazing. So I'm just mixing in those spices, right? And I'm just like putting my love into that. I really need some garlic. I'm feeling like I really need to have some garlic in here. And I thought I bought garlic powder. Did I not buy some garlic powder? But listen, you can put anything in here. You can spice this up to be like a pakora. You can put some chopped spinach in here, make a little pakora, put it as a little patty, and bam, you've got all your seasoning in there. You put your curry spices, your coriander seeds, Sahar, you know, you just spice it up however you want to have it. Oh my. Okay, let's try a taste. Let's do a little taste test. Oh yeah. Ooh, yes, that chipotle. Yes, yes, a little bit of cumin. You guys have any suggestions? Hey, this is something we can do. What would you like me to put? What spice do you think I should put? Any spice? What do you guys think I should put? So far I've got a little bit of cumin going in right now. I've got a little black pepper, chipotle powder, onion powder. Oh man. Considering those kind of, Mexican kind of flavors. Oh, and I started out with some oregano. Let's see how that tastes. Taste as you go. Don't be afraid to taste it. It's all raw. Hi, Elaine. We're making pizza, babe. We're making pizza. So no, Barbara did not think she would go as much as that 58 days, or was it 53? 53 days. Was planning to stop at 30 days. Hey there, Elaine. Oh yeah, she would get patterns at Woolworths, yeah, and make the clothes. No, I totally get it. I totally followed that. Oh, yum, some more food. Oh yeah, baby. Sehar says, LOL, everything I make turn into pakora somehow with lots of coriander. Yeah, that's how it goes. Sometimes we get, yeah, that's good. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I think this is enough seasoning in here. I do want to put garlic in here, but I don't have any more garlic powder here. Well, hold on a second. Come on, Burns. You buy seasoning and spices and you don't put it in an easy to find spot. And then you're just like, come on, girl. Come on. Oh, I found some basil. Let's put some dried rubbed basil in that. Because we're gonna dress this like a pizza. We are making pizza. So I just put in some dried basil. I'm not putting in any salt because I really do not like adding salt to my cooking. If I can avoid it at all, I will. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it. I just don't like using it too much. I don't want to be interfering with my body's natural sodium balance, you know, and it's easy to overdo it sometimes. And sometimes it's totally not necessary. I could see that on the bottom of a pizza as a crust. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's put this on that smaller dehydrator tray, though. I'm kind of having like, you know, I really want to put it on the big dehydrator tray. But I said I was going to do it to show you guys that you do not have to have a $400 dehydrator to get this lifestyle underway. Don't use that as an excuse not to do this. You know what I mean? Don't say, oh, I can't buy all that stuff. And so far I have spent $2.50 for 2 heads of cauliflower, and I have like, that's like, I still have almost a whole head left. I spent $2.50 for 2 of these bad boys, and I only used 1. It's $5 so far. I bought, this is $4 worth of buckwheat groats, and I have lots left over still. So don't say that you cannot afford to do this. I have psyllium husk that was like next to nothing. I don't even remember. This is totally something that you can do. I'm going to get that smaller dehydrator tray. Hang on. I'm going to wash one out. So I just rinsed off the top of that. I'm just going to lay this down in this did not come with the dehydrator. I just picked this up at Dollarama and cut out the center where the air comes up and circulates around it. And we are going to make a donut-shaped pizza. We need to have, if you have one of these round ones, you're going to need to leave this part open because this is where the heat travels up the center column of the machine, right? So you want to have, you can't close this one off. So I came up with the idea that I would go to Dollarama and pick up one of these lining thingies and just cut a hole. Hey, Detox Your Being. Detox Your Being says, hey, all Burns, love to see you whipping it up. Thank you so much, my friend. I love the pizzas. I'm going to try the pizzas. Yeah, come on. Pizza, live, detox friendly, detox enhancing, life giving, not going to clog up your arteries, not going to make you feel like crap, not going to make you look like crap, not going to kick up any of your negative symptoms that you might be experiencing in the body. What do you think of olive oil? Is it okay to add some olive oil to these recipes? Yes, but here's what I found. What I have found is that when you add oil to anything in the dehydrator, it just makes it more oily. It's like it doesn't even need it. You don't need the oil in it. And I think it's better if we can when at all possible, get our oils from plants. I think it's much better. I do think it's fine on occasion to use olive oil and to use, obviously coconut oil you can add to it. I just prefer having my nutrition on a very, very, very low fat content base, because then if I want to add maybe some nut butter, or when I make my garlic, my Trini garlic sauce, I use cashews in that. So I want to leave my oil for things that I can add in smaller quantities on top rather than throughout the whole recipe, but mostly because Sehar, I have found that every time I use oil in a recipe, it makes the whole thing too oily, even a little bit. It's like, remember, all the water around the oil. Let's say you put oil and while I'm doing this, let me pour this out onto here. Let's say you are, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. First of all, for those of you who are just hanging out and you're enjoying whatever time we are spending together, shout out to you. That makes me so happy. I am so, so happy to be sharing this time with you. I have to cook for the family. May as well, do it with you guys. You guys are looking at, as we can see, tapering off on the 100% juicing and getting into the raw food options. And that's why I'm doing this here as well, so that you guys can all see how easy this is. Like this, there's nothing complicated. There's nothing mysterious about it. And until you just take the time to jump in and to have a look and to see how to do this and to see how easy it is, until you do it, you don't realize, like, this, there is nothing hard about this, right? There is nothing hard. Look, I'm doing this on a $40 dehydrator, brand new. Come on. And come on. Oh my God. I'm wearing the wrong strapless bra. Boy, oh my God. Are we having fun? Are you guys having fun? Are you having as much fun as I am having? I don't know, because I'm having a lot of fun. I love being in the kitchen. As many of you know, who used to watch my Saturday juicing videos on Facebook, I should really keep saying it. There's so many things I want to do, but I got to tell you, I am freaking busy. Oh my God. I love it though. But what I was going to say is I want to upload some of those Saturday morning cooking shows, Saturday afternoon shows, classes, although I wasn't calling them classes at the time, but they were. We were talking detox. We were talking lymphatic system. We were talking sugar, good sugar, not good sugar. We were talking detox your being in all kinds of ways that everybody could detox their being, which is another reason why I love you so much. Detox your being, because of your name. It's such a good name. So you see what I'm doing here, guys? I'm just spreading this out. And it's going down so smooth. It's going down beautifully. Look at this. So yeah, those Saturday classes were so much fun. Oh my God. We were juicing. We were pulling apart jackfruit, remember? Just having such a great time. Such a great time. So yeah, as we were saying as well, like Sahar was saying, you can make this into pakoras, right? You can add, oh gosh, some chopped onion in here would be delicious. Because I think that's what we're going to do next. We're going to do another one, but we're going to make it an onion pizza dough with the cauliflower and the buckwheat. So we just want to make sure, bring the sides up, just like this, you guys. All right. All I'm doing right now is I'm just forming this and I'm keeping on. See, it's not There's no excess water in here at all. It's all got a beautiful, dense, firm, almost semi-firm texture. And that's what you want. That's what's going to make it be that beautiful bendy kind of dough, that chewy, that kind of, you know how pizza, when you pick it up, it's got that little droop to it with the little, you gotta go like that. Yeah, like that. Hey, Miss Vicky. Hi, Burns. Miss seeing you. I'm in the parking lot at Whole Foods, but thought I'd check in for a second. Hi, darling. How are you? How's California? Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I want to be there with you. Gotta go, but we'll check back tonight on the replay. I was able to juice last night, so all is right with the world here again. Yes, indeed. Oh my God, every year, Vicky and her beautiful husband, Craig, go down to, they go to their California home from Wisconsin, and or every winter they go down. And yeah, Greg, I'm sorry, Greg. So I'm just forming this beautiful pizza dough. So it is about, I would say probably about a half of an inch thick. Just going to continue to smooth that all the way to the edge. Just like so. Isn't this so cool, you guys? I cannot wait for you guys to make this. Like, this is not the kind of thing as well that is like super fast to do. You know what I mean? But it's so worth it. Like, seriously, when you see the toppings that we're going to do next, not today, but tomorrow, your mind is just going to go kaboom. Everything that's going to go on here is going to be raw. And it's going to absolutely slap so hard, as the kids say. You know these kids that I have here, they're like, I know what they love, and they're going to love this. So this is what we got. On just a little $40 dehydrator tray, right? Hold on, I don't like some of this. Let's pull that in. Let's tidy this up. Let's tidy this up. This is a masterpiece that we got going on here. Let's give this a little extra loving. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. Yes, you are going to be so good. Nourish my family. Make everybody feel all that pizza goodness. Look at that. Come on. You can't get better than that, right? So now this is going to go right on that dehydrator, and I'm going to put that in the office to the other side of the lounge over here so that it's not super loud. And I'm not going to put that on right now because we need to spread this as well. So let's just put this over here. Do you know what I did? I put this blue thing on the wrong side. So what I have to do now, and this is not the first time it's happened, nor will it be the last. So I'm going to get another tray. I'm just going to put it right down like so. I'm just going to pick this up, and I'm just going to slide it over. Easy. Okay, let's do that again. How are you guys doing? How you doing? Are you good? Are you enjoying the little cooking show? Duda says, looks yummy. Yes. Sahar says, yes, I remember the jackfruit video, 2 a.m. in the kitchen, Burns. Really? You watched it at 2 a.m. in the kitchen? Duda says, I certainly do. Cooking ideas just keep popping in. I know, right? Sahar said, that's a great texture. It really is a good texture. Looks yummy, Burns. Yes, it is. Okay, so what time is it? Okay, I got time. I still got time. So here's the rest of it. So you see that? Again, look at this texture. Just look at this texture. Oh. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful texture. It's barely sticking to my hands as it's falling on my laptop. Okay, Burns with the laptop again. Okay, there we go. That was easy. That was easy. Okay. And we know the laptop is clean from yesterday's class, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is literally just form little mini pizzas. Just like that. Do you guys have any questions for me on any question that you've got coming up for you right now on this whole topic of raw vegan food preparation? Let me know. This is a great time to ask. I have been working on these raw vegan type food experiences for, well, I did 40 days all juice cleansing starting June 1st. And then I did 100 days of raw vegan plus mainly raw juice, fruit juice, plus about 20% raw vegan chewing food. Look at that. That's like, I'm kind of blowing my mind right now, you guys. I'm serious. This texture, this.
Hey, do you know if we have a tire pump for like car tires?
I do not know, honey. I think Dali does, but I think it is in his truck.
He's in his truck?
You want to text him?
Yeah.
Does Lucas have a flat tire?
Can I call Dali?
Yeah. Okay, let me move the camera so you can really get a sense of this.
No, I do not know the number off the heart. I run.
Hey, Lucas, I'm so sorry you have a flat tire, man.
Well, it's not flat, it's just losing air.
Oh, it's losing air. Oh, yeah, you got to take care of that. So I'm just scooping this out here, and I want you guys to get a sense of this, this texture. Look at this. You can put any variety of vegetables around this as the base. Ooh, I'm getting some really good ideas now. Yes, Dottie. Okay. So all I'm doing is just forming them into individual size pizzas, so to speak. All right, so I'm just going to scoop that out and scoop that out. Yes, Dot. I know, she keeps locking you in the house. What is wrong with her? Don't you go. Kitty, go out. It's nice out. Oh my God, we have like a bin full of watermelon out there. There is a bin full of watermelon out there. Okay, so all you want to do now is you just want to, I guess you could even just go like this. Make a nice tight ball. Let's just get our hands right in there. And then when you press it down, it will all be nice and, together. Look at that though. It's almost like really wet Play-Doh. Have you ever made Play-Doh with the kids? Look at that. Beautiful texture. Beautiful texture. That is a psyllium husk doing its job of like binding it and keeping it all nicely together. Look at that. Just want to press it down. That's it. And going in that it's tasting good, right? Because you just made it and you tasted it. You tasted your seasoning. You got it to where you really like it for you. And again, for you, that might be totally different to the spices that I put in. You're only going to really know through trial and error. And I have done a lot of trials on these. Right? So that just goes stacked on top of the other tray. And in about 5 hours, we will come back and the top will be dry to the touch. And then we're just going to flip these over or just peel them off and put them onto the tray like this. Turn them over so that the top is laying on top of the tray. And that is it, you guys. Like, you can't get any easier than that. Let me just move this off to the side. Yeah. Super easy, right? Super easy. Super, super, super easy. Right? It doesn't get any easier than that. It does not get any easier than that. So later on today, I am going to, probably on tonight's check-in, I'm going to show you how these came out, because 2 o'clock, yeah, but 6 hours from now, the ones in the big dehydrator might be done. That tastes all right. And I'm not a cauliflower fan, so that is a good sign. But what I'm going to do is I am going to actually show you the outcome of these pizza crusts either tonight at 8 o'clock or tomorrow in class. What kind of a dehydrator is the $300 one? Hi, Saima. 300 one I have. It's in my Amazon store. I actually have a Samsung, and the Samsung dehydrator is really good. It's a silent dehydrator. But in my Amazon store, their shipping is kind of iffy, and I don't remember where you live, Sam, but if you go to my Amazon store, if you're in the States, those links will work there. But any good dehydrator that says quiet, a quiet dehydrator is really good. And yeah, I look for 1,000-watt dehydrator as well, not anything lower than that. And I like the one that has the digital front on it. The front of it is digitized, so you can type, like plug in your timer and so on. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to head out because I need to clean up this kitchen and I have a coaching call. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I definitely enjoyed having you here and hanging out with you. And I will see you guys at 8 o'clock for our check-in for tonight. So every day at 8 a.m., I rebound right here, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Every day at noon, I do this class. And some of these are cooking classes and some they're just more lessons. I am going to be talking this week about herbs, and what they are used for, and the different formulas that Dr. Morris has, and how we can break down what's in those formulas. So even if you can't purchase them through Dr. Morris, you can make them cost effectively at home. We're going to be covering all of that this week. So make sure you set your notifications, click the like bell, click subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, honey. You're so welcome, Debbie. Oh my goodness. Have I seen you comment here before? There's so many people who are watching this whose lives are being changed. And I am so grateful that I'm able to do that and show you how this actually goes down in my kitchen and do it together with you, because it is not that hard to do. Okay. It's not that hard at all. Look, if I can do it in the kitchen, you can do it in the kitchen. So we're going to be talking about all of this and more to come. Make sure, if this is the first time that you're watching, make sure that you check out my YouTube video, my YouTube channel at The Real Juicy Detox, because I have posted so many classes on all kinds of really good topics like cancer and the great lymphatic system, sugar and carbohydrates, protein. We've busted so many myths. We've talked about this whole idea of detoxing the body in order to heal it and to bring it back into balance. So make sure you check out all of that stuff. And thank you so much, Debbie, for popping in. And Saima, thank you so much as well. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Oh my God, why do you guys wait until the end of class to pop in and say something? When you come to class, say right away, hey, I'm here. I'm just going to chill out, but I'm here. I'd love to know that you're watching. Sahara said, looking forward to learning about the herbs. Thank you so much, Burns. You're so welcome. I love you guys so much. Mwah. I will see you tonight at 8 for the nightly check-in. Okay? I love you.